Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew Motorfest. It is Tuesday night, got a new main stage, or a new semi-contest this week called Fury Legacy, and this is actually the last week for this main stage, which the main stage is like the whole month in this game. So, yeah, there's I don't know. I got some rap music playing right now or something. It's a little bit distracting, to be honest. I don't think there's any way to really like filter the music in this game, kind of. Like, I have the volume down kind of low, but I don't think you can really change the music or whatever. Anyways, yeah, so we got new stuff going on this week, which we're gonna take a look at. Let me pull up the stream on my phone here. I've seen one view come through, so it looks like it is. Looks like the stream is up, which is good. It is almost, well actually it's 6:30 right now, so quite late. But I haven't been streaming a ton lately. I've been taking like a few nights off. Been taking some breaks. The last stream that I did was Doom Eternal on Saturday, so that was only 3 nights ago. But just overall, I've only been streaming about, like, I don't know, half as often as I normally do. Rusty, welcome to the stream. Anyways, I usually plan to stream every night. Obviously, if I miss a few streams a week, it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, I'd say for the last like 2 weeks, I've only been streaming maybe like half the time. I'd say I didn't stream Elden Ring on Sunday or Dark Ages last night. So, I mean, the schedule is still the same. Like, the plan is that I should be streaming more Elden Ring tomorrow. Diablo on Thursday, which I haven't done in a while. Siege on Friday. Back to Doom Eternal on Saturday, and then Elden Ring on Sunday. But, yeah, I don't know. Just been more tired lately, so just been taking a few nights off. I think if there's one game that I, for the most part lately, have been streaming each week, it's actually this game. I don't think I've missed a Motorfest stream in a while. I'm usually streaming this every Tuesday night. This is probably one of the more important games, I'd say, to stream each week, because this game has new content weekly, which is pretty cool. Anyways, I got the stream open up here. So I'm trying something a little bit different with the headset cord tonight. I'm just kind of putting it over my arm like that, and I wonder if maybe we won't have any sort of mic issues tonight. Maybe that's the best way to kind of give the cord slack. Just kind of put it over my arm instead of like underneath my arm like I normally do. So usually it seems like when I have slack on the cord, it kind of, I don't know, it seems like the cord will do better. Less mic interference or whatever. Rusty says, this is my least favorite game you stream, lol. Looks cool, but I'd never play it. Well, even if you'd never play it, I guess, as long as you enjoy watching it still, then that's good, right? That's what streams are all about, just watching people play games or do whatever else. There are, I mean, I've said it before, I don't really watch a lot of streams. I do watch like gaming videos and stuff on YouTube still sometimes. So there are a lot of like gaming YouTube videos that I watch that are games that I don't play or probably won't play. but I just like watching other people play them. I also watch people play games that I play too, but it's a bit of both. I guess that's the same for you, Rusty. A bit of both. Anyways, so yeah, I have streamed each week for this main stage. We did Race Anything, Ride Anywhere, Risk Everything, and then this week is called Fury Legacy, so it's kind of, they switched up the title for this week. It kind of broke the theme. Also, I've never really been able to keep track of how the seasons work in this game. So I don't know how many main stages are in each season. But I know this is like the second season now that they've done that's going with like this Red Bull theme. So technically this is all still part of like the Red Bull themed you know, season or whatever. So I'm not sure how much longer that goes on for. But yeah, tonight we got Fury Legacy. Of course, because it's the last week of the month, we have the exclusive platinum car that you can earn in the main stage, or in the summit contest, which I'm not gonna earn that, most likely. But I have already earned the free car for the Legend Pass for getting to level 3. Proto Concept Spear Racing. I've also got the rare title at level 4. So I doubt we're gonna level up 6 times tonight, but I guess it's possible. And it would be kind of cool to get that free Underglow at level 10. Psychedelic Underglow. And it looks like it's kind of in the Red Bull color scheme, which is the red, yellow, blue. So, anyways, yeah, we're gonna get into the custom show and everything that I normally do. Also, I've noticed that they put the weekly bundle back at the top here. Like these thumbnails that are always displaying like what's new. I feel like for the last few weeks they stopped putting the weekly bundle up here. You can always see it like on display in the shop. But yeah, it was weird how they haven't been advertising it on like the main page. They used to always do that. So it's nice to see this back up here being nice and advertised. I guess I don't own any of these vehicles. We have a Nissan GTR Nismo, Street Tier 2. Honda Civic Type R, Street Tier 1. And a Honda S2000 Motorfest Edition, which is a Street Tier 2. So definitely sort of a JDM themed bundle. It's not bad. I mean, all 3 of these cars look pretty good, but the black and red, it's definitely my vibe. It is $1 million, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. It's a maybe. I might buy the bundle this week. We'll see. We'll do the summit contest and then see what I'm missing out on. Maybe I'll decide to buy this bundle actually. Without the discount, all 3 of these cars together, it seems to apply. But I don't doubt it this time. And look at the catalogs. I like how they do this actually. They always put the separate vehicles in the catalog so you can break down the price. Make sure they're not trying to scam you. So the Civic Type R goes for $420,000 in this game. What? The GTR Nismo is $417,900. Why is the GTR Nismo cheaper than the Honda Civic? Beats me. And this Honda S2000 Motorfest Edition is $500,500. And the S2000 looks a lot different in the bundle, so not only does a Motorfest edition of this car not exist in real life, it's just for the game, they have it even more like specially customized here. This has like a full sort of kit on it, like it's got like an exclusive. You could maybe customize it like this if you really tried with body kit customization. But they've gone for like a full sort of build on this, like convertible and everything. Actually, the normal one is convertible, right? I don't know. Let's go look again. Okay, the normal is convertible. the whole like rest of the car, like the body of it looks way different. They've changed the bumper and everything, so yeah, I don't know. It could be cool. I might buy the bundle this week. We'll see. It is kind of expensive, but three cars I don't know. It's always nice. Okay, let's head over to the custom show. Yeah, I think a lot of people enjoy that. It's fun watching somebody, you know, getting first-time reaction to stuff. I think I agree. I usually like watching YouTubers kind of going through stuff for the first time. When I was playing Bloodborne, there was a YouTuber that I was watching go through like the whole game as I was. His name is John Wolf. I don't even know what he's normally known for. I think like debunking kind of like scary videos on YouTube or whatever. For some reason, I just kind of found his Bloodborne playthrough, and I was watching him like alongside as I was playing Bloodborne a year ago, and I liked his playthrough of the game. He also did Elden Ring, but I haven't. He's got a lot more videos on that, so I haven't seen all of them. Okay, well that's the top car last week. It's a bit of a mystery to me why it's always like some just completely riced and like pink car gets first place, but I guess that's what people like. I don't know. People are voting for cars that are just over customized and just have like a pink paint job. Probably my least favorite way to customize a car, just ricing it and then making it pink. But a lot of people seem to like that in this game. It gets all the likes. Maybe I should just do a pink ricer build next and I'll get all the votes. Okay, the XP could help if I want to try getting to level 10 on the pass tonight. Get that underglow. So for the Fury Legacy Custom Show rewards, we have Bright Future Aero Tires for Platinum. A lot of times for the custom show and stuff, the Platinum reward, like, you know, it's some sort of vanity customization. It's usually something that already got released and they're just, you know, they have it as a free reward. So those tires may be brand new. They could have already been in the game. I don't know. I haven't seen them. They're only uncommon though. I always feel kind of weird when it's something uncommon that you get for Platinum. I'm not even really sure how they gauge the rarity of customization in this game. There seems to be really no basis for it. Sometimes it's uncommon, sometimes rare, sometimes epic. There doesn't seem to be really something to judge that. Okay, let's see what we can register here. What is the theme? Japanese streetcars. That's the vibe I got from the bundle. So luckily for me, I have a few Japanese streetcars here. Street Tier 1 and Street Tier 2. This is a Nissan 240 SX. I don't know much about like 90s JDM cars. I know that's a really big category for a lot of people. I know the basics. But this car, for example, like, is this a Nissan Silvia or not? Like, is the SX like a different version of the Silvia? I've customized this car, but like normally, like, this looks like exactly the same as like a Nissan Silvia to me. Which was like it's not as fast as the GTR, but it's like another sports car that Nissan had in the 90s. It's pretty popular. This looks like a Silvia to me a lot. I don't know why it's called a 240 SX. S14 would be the generation or whatever, which I'm pretty sure that's how they named the generations for the Silvias, so I have no idea. Honda Integra Type R. Mazda RX-7 Turbo 10th anniversary. Mazda RX-3 Regio Edition. Toyota 2000 GT. And then we move on to the faster ones, the Street Tier 2. Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4 No Rules Edition. Toyota GR Supra Liberty Walk Edition. Nissan GTR Haru Edition. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9. Lancer Evolution 10. Mazda MX-5. Infiniti Q60 Project Black S Concept. Mazda RX-8 Thunderwave Edition. Toyota Supra A80. Toyota Supra Ryujin Edition. Nissan Z. And the Nissan Skyline GTR, R34 generation. I have a lot of Japanese street cars, both new and old. We're going to want something that has some customization to it for the custom show. Which, a few of these I've done some customization on. We kind of have to go on like what's going to get votes though. What are people going to like in the custom show? What looks pretty unique? I don't know. Maybe this Evo 10? I know a lot of people are really into their Lancer Evos. This car doesn't have a community wrap on it, so it will let me use this. This is one of the Ivory Tower wraps, which dragon on white, I think it looks really good on this car. And I have done customization on this. Yeah, I've done visual parts here, like this hood. Yeah, so this hood looks pretty cool. Looks like we have a lot of options for this car. I also changed the bumper there. Yeah. Makes the grille and splitter a lot more intense. Front fender. I don't know if I want to go full wide body on this. Rims. Okay, we do have an alternate option there that's unique, like to this car. But I think I like the base ones. Calipers. I'm thinking I made those red on purpose. If I reset the color, yeah, they're just black with no branding. So if the calipers have no branding on them, I'm fine with changing the color. I think red for this card makes sense with the livery that I have chosen. Is that too bright? Nah, it's cool. Alright, red calipers are nice. Side mirrors, carbon, or just black. Skirts, rear fender. I mean, I could try to do the wide body just to make the car look like it's a little bit more customized, a little more extreme. This isn't like carbon or anything, by the way, it's just black. Actually, I don't know. No, it does kind of look like carbon from this angle. I can see some texture to it. Okay, we'll keep the carbon spoiler there. Rear bumper, yeah, I got much cooler exhaust. Interior, we can keep that. Okay, I think I might go with the wide body, to be honest, just to give the car some more flair. The rear fenders look pretty cool, actually. I like the vents at the back. It's pretty good looking wide body, at the back at least. Cheap, too. I don't remember which car it was. There was a car I customized recently that was like costing me like tens of thousands for each customization piece. That's very pricey. Yeah, this is cheap. 3,000 for wide body is a pretty good deal. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't look too bad at all. Looks pretty good. Vanity. We want any sort of special tires? Probably not. I always don't like going super overkill on my cars, and these tires are usually quite unrealistic. I like realistic looking cars, you know? Like, it's cool to have a car kind of customized and built up, but I still want it to look real. I don't want most of my cars to look very like sort of cartoonish or crazy. I didn't have any smoke equipped on this. We could go with the purple smoke. That would really match kind of the purple into red dragon there, like the livery. I think purple smoke will be sick. Keep the explosive backfire nitro, probably. Can't go wrong with that. Underglows. An underglow wouldn't be out of the question either for this car. Fits the vibe. We could do this one, which is kind of like a purple red flash. Looks good. Same thing with the checkers. Swift YT, welcome to the stream. My power went out during the storm yesterday. I don't think we've had a power outage here for a little while, but was it really storming yesterday? I don't really remember. I don't even know if we had a storm here yesterday. It was out from 6:30 till like noon? I mean, like 6:30 p.m. or to midnight? I don't know. I feel like the power always conveniently goes out at nighttime, right? There's actually a few underglows I think that could work for this car. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. PM. Well, our power definitely wasn't out at that time yesterday. I don't remember if we really had a storm or not. I know you don't live that far from me, Swift, but it's possible that you had a storm where you were and we didn't. 'Cause I don't remember a storm. All I know is that it's been super hot the last few days. I'm pretty sure multiple places now in Canada and the US are declaring, like, you know, heat wave sort of thing. Heat wave warnings. Anyways, I'm gonna go with this. I'm pretty good with this car, really fits. Window tint, probably not. Anything else here? Dashboard figure. Can put this in here, why not? Oh, we got Canadian mic 2. You let me know if it's better, Swift, or if it's still happening. I'll try to fix it. Clear? Okay, as long as it only happens for like a few seconds at a time, I'm okay with it, you know? I can tolerate it. Kinda better. I can try to sit like this for now. This usually helps. It's like the least amount of resistance, I guess, on the cord. Most amount of slack. I don't know. We can hope. Anyways, I'm gonna register this thing. I think it looks pretty good. I hope this gets votes. It's a pretty good looking car. I mean, I've got a decent amount of customization on here. We got a livery, we got body kit, underglow, which I think you can actually see the underglow in the custom showroom. Okay, challenge completed. Give that a vote. There we go. What's my competition looking like this week? Alright, a lot of really crazy stuff. This looks pretty good. I actually need this car in this game. Yeah, this is the Liberty Walk edition, I think, of the Honda NSX, but this is probably my favorite, like, 90s JDM car. The 92 Honda NSX. Just a very good looking car. That car can get a vote. Also, I changed up the customization of my avatar. I think that was last stream, so my character has a more clean and well put together outfit. Definitely fits kind of the chill Hawaii vibe. Anyways. That's it for the custom show, so we're about to hop into some racing. See what that's like this week, and like I said, I might buy the bundle. Could be cool. $1 million for one car, I don't like spending. $1 million for 3 cars? Could be worth it. Okay. Bronze last week for Risk Everything. Just some spare parts. Alright, Fury Legacy. Like I said, last week of the month always has a platinum exclusive car. In this case, it's the Mazda RX-7 Red Fury Edition, which definitely looks very cool, but the odds of me getting in Platinum are super low, even if I buy the bundle. I'm not, I'm not enough of a sweat at this game to grind for that. It's not really necessarily grinding, it's just doing the races like over and over again, and it's only your best attempt that counts, your highest scores. Which, that's how racing games should be, but Okay, it looks like we're definitely missing out on a lot if I don't get the bundle. So 3 races and then 2 of the feats as well. I need specific vehicles for. Speed Trap is any street tier 1. So you need the S2000 for the Escape. You need the GTR for the Slalom. So the Civic is kind of less important than the other 2. Because the other 2 each have a race and a feat, but the Honda gets you into 1 race. And then we have a Street Tier 2 race in any Honda. Street Tier 2, any Nissan. And we have a loaned vehicle race for the first event, which there always is at least 1 loaned vehicle race every week. This one's called Seeing Red. I kind of like the whole black and red vibe. It's definitely my favorite color combo. So, cool color theme, I guess, for Fury Legacy. Okay, nothing new in chat. So I don't know if you're still here, Swift, but I hope that the mic sounds better. Hopefully. Alright, let's get started with this first race. Seeing Red. Ah yes, we're getting to try out the Mazda RX-7 Red Fury Edition. Yeah, it's probably the only time I'll get to drive this car, so let's enjoy it. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, it's a 1v1. That's an Evo. I think that might also be like a Red Fury edition or something from a past Summit contest. A past reward car. Oh god. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gotta really slow down on that one. I was going way too fast. Okay, hang on. That was a bad start. Let's retry. This car is quite fast once it kicks in. It's a tough drift to hit because it's kind of like, I don't know, it's on a bit of a hill. I love the red headlights on this, it looks so sick. Also, there's like a crazy color vibe going on here. Like they have like a filter on the race, which I feel like they used to do that a lot more in the Crew 2. You don't see the filters on as much in this game for Summit contests. This is a cool one. It's a very like deep red filter. Like high contrast, probably quite darkened. Very, very warm tones. Oh man. I'm not driving this thing too well right now. Try to keep up with the spot. Probably a little rusty too, obviously, it's been a week. Okay, the drifting is hard in this car, but like it's good if you do it right. If you can properly drift in this thing, it's good, but it's hard to actually do properly. Hard to keep this car in line. Okay, past the bot, we're probably good. Keeps doing like the crying email. Doesn't like getting past. This is an interesting track layout too. I think I have done this race before, or like this track before, but it's weird with the filter. Everything looks so different. This tunnel is the most normal looking part. I think it normally looks very cool in this tunnel, probably blue lighting normally. That's why it looks the least warm in there. Out here it looks super like red again. Dark red. It's a cool filter. I wouldn't want this on all the time, but you know, for events, like summit contests, it really, it makes sense. I'm totally down with the kind of weird color filters. Oh, we got some craziness coming up here. I don't really know how to explain how this car handles. I don't really have a good way to describe it. It's really interesting. It almost drifts like a drift car, like an actual drift car in this game instead of a street car, but like less intense, like less extreme. Like I'm not sliding all over the place obviously, but just kind of the way the drifting works. It starts slow, but then once you get into it, it can like absolutely let loose.
Let's try that again.
There we go. Not bad, hopefully. What's our score? 56. Alright. Can't complain with that. Middle of the range. Alright, moving on to crossing the red line, which is in any Street Tier 2 Nissan. So, a few options here. I can use the R34 Skyline GTR. I can use my 2023 Nissan Z or a 2015 Nissan GTR Haru Edition. I haven't used the Nissan Z in a while. Also, I haven't really I don't think I have any customization in this car really. Pretty sure I got this car for free. As a part of my gold edition or whatever, as a part of the year one pass when it released. And I don't know if I did any customization on this car. I like the blue color that it's normally shown in. Yeah, we could look at some visual parts. I mean, I don't really want to spend a lot of time doing this right now. We could look at this quickly, because I don't think I've ever really looked at the customization for this car. Or maybe there wasn't a lot offered before, and now there is. I kind of like this, just kind of the black on the hood there. That looks pretty good. So we could maybe go with that. I always thought the front bumper in this car looked a little bit weird. Yeah, this one looks pretty cool actually. Okay, there's some cool stuff going on here. Yeah, so that I don't like as much. I think that's actually supposed to be the bumper that they have on the Nismo version of this car, which Nissan did in real life now, but yeah, the normal front bumper for this car looks weird to me, but it doesn't look bad. This one, I don't know, it doesn't look great. This looks cool though. So number 4 looks cool. Oh, this one looks really cool too, bro, with the like the blue pinstripe on the splitter. I think you can only do it with black headlights though. I won't be able to keep the stock headlights for that. The slim headlights are kind of cool too. It makes this almost look more like a kind of like a new Ferrari. Like a lot of the modern Ferraris have the slim headlights like that and then a big grille. Oh, here we go. That's if I want that splitter, which, yeah, I don't know if I want the blacked out headlights. I think that's the only difference. So normal headlights, but I can go with the big splitter there. Or just that, is like without the larger splitter. Yeah, I like the splitter. Let's try this. Let's go with like a kind of aggressive build on this car. You know, I like doing this to new cars, just make them look kind of crazy, but not like ugly. You don't want to overdo it. As for the hood, I like the black there on the hood, but we might need like a hood scoop or something now to... I could just do full blackout hood too. Blackout with hood scoop. The vents look good too. Do I want to black it out or no? I do like the vents. I think that looks pretty good. Blacked out with the vents, let's do that. And yeah, it's like carbon. So carbon fiber hood with vents there. 7,000, it's not terrible. That's better than the customization I was doing on the, what car was it? That was my Evo 10. But still cheaper than a lot of other cars in this game, I think. Fenders. Okay, so we've got big wide body, we've got kind of a slight wide body. Or just normal. The bigger wide body definitely looks better, I think, with this build so far. Yeah, I think we'll do it. Big wide body. Rims. Oh, that's cool. They have like the bronze variant of the normal black rims. Bronze doesn't fit the vibe we got going, but they do look cool. You can't change the color of rims in this game, so you can only get different colored rims if they make that an option for you. And calipers, let me reset that. So those aren't branded, but they have a specific metallic red, which does look good on the blue car. I like that. So we'll keep those default. Side mirrors. Okay. They're kind of like more slim and they add some blue to the bottom, which is cool. I guess. It costs $1,000 to do this, so that's fine. Nice and cheap. $1,000 is like basically nothing in this game. Side skirts. Yeah, we got some cool stuff for this car. Like these side skirts look quite neat. I feel like maybe when this car came out and I got it for free, they actually didn't have a lot of customization for it. Because I swear I tried looking at the customization for this car and decided to keep it stock because there was like very few options. But now like we have a ton of stuff. Like there's some pretty cool stuff here. This wide body, like it looks really good on this car. Like it fits the shape of this car with wide body. Like it just looks really good. Like this looks like I don't know, it just looks good. It's a good looking car. Like I'm making this car look twice as cool as it does stock. Rear wing. Okay, we can block that out. Yeah, that would be good. Longer blackout, and there's something written there. I can't read that, it's like cursive. What does that say? It's so like shiny that it's super hard to read on black. I couldn't tell you what that says, but it's like chrome and like cursive. Okay, that wing is kind of unique as well. Honestly, like that style wing looks good. This almost looks like a GTA sports car now. Like a new sports car they would release in like GTA 5. I like the longer ducktail here with that. Like that looks pretty good, especially with that rating there. It makes it look like a higher quality vehicle. Makes it look more fancy. Rear bumper. I actually like the stock exhaust pipes on this car. They look pretty cool. They're thick pipes, little holes in them. See what other options we have. Those are cool too. Yeah, quad pipes. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go with the quad pipes. It's the same as the normal ones, they just have 4 of them. Can't go wrong with that. They probably took that from the real life Nismo or something. I don't know much about the Nissan Z in general, especially the new Nismo. I think it's quite new. I haven't been doing a ton of car research lately, but the quad pipes look awesome. The red interior looks really cool too. Like, what the hell? I want to like see this from like an outer view. I don't know if I want to go full red interior, but I know we have the red calipers, so it would kind of match in a way. We'll just keep it blue for now, but this car looks really good. Right now, this customization looks pretty sick. Oh yeah, this looks good in other colors too. Red, silver. This color is kind of neat too, kind of like this maroonish, like a darker kind of pinky red, a dark pink basically. It's like white metallic, white gloss, and they have this like lemon yellow as well, which I never liked this. They advertised this car in this color alongside the blue. The blue looks way better. Black also looks very good. I'm gonna keep it in blue. This car just looks really good in blue, but other colors look better now, especially with all this body work I just did. Any tires for this one? Probably not. Yeah, nothing that really matches. Smokes. Could go with like a different smoke. Something blue. Could go with this one. That's kind of the same tone as the blue on the car. What about nitro? Maybe this one. Yeah, we're kind of going for that deep blue. Might not do an underglow for this car. Yeah, I'll pass for the underglow on this one. Yeah, I'll pass on the tint as well. Dashboard figures. Let's just put like Chase Squad. There we go. Alright, not gonna bother with the livery. This definitely looks good in its base blue color. It's maxed out, just make sure it has the highest quality parts here. Alright, let's test out my new and improved Nissan Z. I think I remember this car driving pretty well. It's a pretty good car. I don't know if I've used it that often though. Yeah, the customization really surprised me. Like, there was some really cool stuff you could do. Racing against a Mustang here, it looks like it's in the same color. So yeah, whatever filter they put on for the Summit contest, it's very warm. It makes the blues look way more dull. So the blue of my car almost looks more like a really dark purple or indigo.
It's like it never happened.
Rewind, screwed that one up. So the nitro I have is supposed to be blue, but it looks more like purple because the filter they have is just kind of like sapping all the blue. So our cars look more purple. So we're not getting the best show of the nice blue paint job that this car has, but the whole body customization I just did definitely looks sick here. The wide body looks really good on this car. Same with the quad pipes. Got a lot of back and forth swerving here. Just trying to keep my car on the road, really. This car is very good at handling though. It's got really good, like, quick, short-term handling. This thing stays on its feet, even with all these twists and turns. Yeah, very responsive handling. That's the kind of handling I like, at least when it comes to street cars. Street Tier 2. Drives perfectly. I like this car. I'm gonna have to start using it more often. Oh, crap. I screwed that turn off for fun. Bot hasn't been able to catch up. These are some very intense turns, too. Also, obviously, there's a whole storm going on. I don't know how much that really affects your driving. I don't know if it does in this game or not. I don't know if rain makes the road more slippery or anything. Okay. See what score we get on that. $56. Didn't I get 56,000 on the last race too? I swear I got 56,000 points on the last one. What is that, like a 1 in 100? You get 2 races in a row that are in the same thousandth. Wow. The scores that I got on both of these races are insanely close. Less than 200 off. 56,814, 56,991. Okay, I think I am going to buy the bundle, because right now there's only one more race that we can do. Red Sky at Night, which is in any Street Tier 2 Honda. Maybe we'll spend less time on customization here. Yep. This is the only Street Tier 2 Honda I have. It's a bike. The CB1000R Neo Sports Cafe. And I have already customized this bike. Maybe not in a while, but yeah, I already have some cool customization on this. I think that's fine. Look at the upgrade parts. Exhaust. Alright, yeah, it's about as high quality as you get for parts, unless I had like all gold, but you know, it's hard to get gold parts. Alright, let's use this Honda bike. From what I remember, this bike drives pretty well. It's a good one. It's a good street bike. Nothing special. Street bike. There we go. You'll just see my new outfit too. My new shirt. Gotta get used to driving a bike now instead of a car. Oh god. Yeah, I gotta get used to this, it feels weird. I'm surprised that this is the only Street Tier 2 Honda that I have in the game. Okay, I'm getting used to it, and I'd say for a bike, this actually handles pretty well. Sharp and responsive. Yeah, they're doing some, they've set up some really aggressive routes here tonight for these races. They do a lot of like aggressive turns. They've set up some sinister tracks. I'm getting more used to it. Yeah, if you handle a bike like perfectly, like you can be going top speed and like avoid hitting barriers and stuff on big turns. When you do clip walls though, it's bad. Like you saw, I just tapped that wall and I almost came to a dead stop there. It slowed me down way too much. But you also pick up quickly too. The acceleration on these is quite... off the line is pretty quick. So, quick catastrophe, but also quick recovery. It's a good way to describe bikes in this game. It's almost like they're trying to have me not use my nitrous here because they just have these like anytime we have a kind of a straight line, there's always like a very 90-degree turn at the end of it. Like they want me to be using nitrous as little as possible here. Good opportunities for it. I like where we are right now. Wherever we are, it looks really cool. It's like a bamboo forest. Do they have that in Hawaii? Does Hawaii have like bamboo and stuff? Yeah, we're totally like in like sort of bamboo grove or something. It looks pretty sick. Alright, that bike did pretty good, I'd say. Definitely held up. Oh yeah, I got a way better score as well. 98,000. Beauty. Okay, so I've decided that I am going to buy the bundle this week, so we can do the other 3 races and the other 2 feats as well, along with the speed trap. So I doubt I'm gonna get platinum, but we can maybe get like silver this week. Usually when I complete all 9 events, I'm able to get to silver. Sometimes. Depends, but yeah, we'll see. Let's go buy that bundle. So yeah, we're getting the Nissan GT-R Nismo, Honda Civic Type R, and the Honda S2000 Motorfest Edition. For tonight, I'm probably going to hold off on customizing these, at least intensely. Just because I want to keep racing. And I might do some customization, at least on the Civic and the GT-R in the future. I might not do any customization on the S2000, considering this has kind of an exclusive kit on it, it seems. And yeah, I like the black and red, but I might change the color on a few of these, I don't know. We'll see. For tonight, I'm probably just going to keep these 3 cars as they are. At least for like paint job and body work. We won't spend any more time on that. But yeah, let's do it. 1.07 million. It's not cheap. Not cheap. $1 million. But 3 cars. I still have over $1 million left over, so we're fine. We're not breaking the bank. Okay, looks like I've leveled up the exploration pass somehow. XP bonus. What's the challenge? Okay, looks like I'm already up to level 8 for the legend pass, so I think we do have a good chance of striking level 10 tonight. And then I can unlock that psychedelic underglow. Which is kind of, you know, that'll be a cool thing to have. Alright, back to it. Fury Legacy. Painting the Town Red. This is in the Honda S2000 Motorfest edition. Stock, this car is only $390 out of $750. Not great, but we're gonna go ahead and upgrade that. And for customization, I said we're not gonna focus on, oh, that color does not look good. Definitely want to keep this in black. I'm not gonna focus on changing any of the paint jobs or visual parts on these, but we can do like some vanity stuff. So we'll see this stuff during the race. What kind of rims do it, or what kind of wheels here do we want on the S2000? Anything that looks good or matches? Not particularly. Those look kind of cool, but you know, they're a little extreme. Smokes. I don't have any good smokes for this thing. We'll go with like retro smoke. Nitro, explosive backfire, of course. Underglow, I don't think. That one's not too bad, but you know. Oh, this underglow actually looks really good with this. Alright, we can use that. We can do that. No rooftops, obviously, it's convertible. Dashboard figure. I'll go with the, well, I don't know, let's go with the black cat. Black cat looks good. Black cat for a black car. Now for upgrades. Make sure this is at max potential. 750. Looks good. Let's see how fast this Honda S2000 really is. That retro smoke looks cool. It's good on this car. Yeah, this thing is pretty fast. I know the stock Honda S2000 in real life is not really that fast of a car. Like it's obviously it's no slouch, it's a sports car, but you know it's no supercar either. But a lot of people they do like builds on these sort of cars. So a lot of people really heavily modify their S2000s and make them a lot faster. So this is seemingly what a fully upgraded S2000 would drive like. That'd be pretty cool. Having a lightweight Honda sports car like this, especially convertible, just having it go like supercar speed, that would be very fun. Especially on an empty highway at nighttime. Pretty insane. Crap, let me get back on the road. Actually, that off-road handling wasn't bad. The car was able to keep its composure. God. Alright, we're coming up on the finish line. Yeah, that was good. I like this car. I think once I test out the GTR and the Civic Type R, I think my conclusion will be that this bundle was worth it to buy. If the other two cars suck, I mean, this car alone wouldn't make the bundle amazing, but, you know, it's pretty good. I like this S2000, so as long as the other two cars are at least decent, then probably a worth it buy for $1 million. And unfortunately, the GTR and the Honda or the Civic don't have they don't have any special customization on them. It seems like they just changed their paint color to black, whereas the S2000 definitely has like a body. That's cool. It's cool. It's just part of the bundle, and if you buy it as part of the bundle, you get kind of an exclusive build on it. I think it looks cool. Next up is In the Red Zone, which is with the Honda Civic Type R, which they have in Street Tier 1. But I'm pretty sure like the Mazda MX-5 is in Street Tier 2, right? Which is a bit weird. There's some inconsistencies in this game that how to differentiate Street Tier 1 and Street Tier 2. So a modern Civic Type R would annihilate a modern MX-5. Pretty sure they blow it out of the water, so it's weird they have the Civic Type R in Street Tier 1. They have a lot of cars slower than the Civic that are Tier 2. It's pretty weird. Alright, Civic. Oh, I didn't mean to start it yet. Actually, yeah, we have to quit. I need to put upgrades in this car. I didn't mean to start it. Let me quit. Let me out. Let me out. Okay. So, yeah, stock, this car is faster than the S2000. Oh yeah, that's weird, because the S2000 was like 300 something out of 750. And this car is a Street Tier 1, but its base perf level was like 400 something. So it's faster than the S2000 stock, but it's Street Tier 1, which means it caps at 600, so these parts I'm putting in are being limited for it. That's really weird. Okay, we're gonna keep it in the black for now. Same with the visual. I think they actually did kind of do a body kit on this. Yeah, they did. Okay, so this Civic also has a body kit, just like the S2000. So I wonder if the GTR Nismo has a body kit on it too. It's possible. Because yeah, this has like kind of a wide body on it, and I noticed that the hood has got some really cool detail. This car looks pretty good. I mean, this is the best looking Honda Civic I've ever seen. Looks pretty good. What kind of smoke do we want on here? I don't know. The retro looked good on the S2000, but this car is in retro. This is a modern car. We can go with the Star Nitro instead, or Star Smoke instead. If it's an option on the S2000, I feel like that wasn't there for that car. The Star Smoke. We can go with the same Nitro. Underglow. Where's the one that I put on the S2000? Yeah, we'll go with the same Underglow. We'll go with kind of like a similar customization theme for all of them. Get the black cat dashboard. There we go. Honda Civic Type R. Let's do it. We only got one more race after this, and then we have the 3 feats. We're racing against an RS6. Is that an RS6? Is there an RS6 in this thing? No, it's not an RS6. That's like an RS3, I think. RS3 hatch. I was gonna say, I don't think the Audi RS6 Avant is in this game. I know the RS7 is in this game. Which the RS7 is basically the same thing as the RS6, it's just a sedan instead of a wagon, so I think it's actually a little bit later. It might actually be a little bit faster. But everyone likes the RS6 just because it's so cool, you know, it's the fastest, like, production wagon in the world, like a wagon car. Which is a sedan that has a higher, like a hatchback, a taller backside. But for larger sedans, it's not a hatchback, it's a wagon. Yeah, everyone loves the RS6. This race is shorter, it looks like we're already like almost halfway or something. The progress bar at the top is kind of weird, I don't know if we've seen this type before, I'm not really sure what it means. But there's some symbol there that's going forward, so I don't know. No, I definitely missed that. God damn it. Yeah, screwed up on that turn. Lost a lot of time. Alright, Civic, keep motoring. Everyone always talks down to the Honda Civic, but the Honda Civic Type R is no joke. It's actually a pretty fast vehicle. A fairly formidable hot hatch. Also, I know they have like Honda Civic sedans as well, but I'm pretty sure the Civic Type R, at least the modern ones, they're always like hatchback only. I don't know, this one kind of looks like a sedan. I'm not sure. I think it's still a hatch. For me, honestly, it's quite hard to tell with like smaller, you know, Japanese sedans. It's kind of hard to tell if it's actually in sedan form or in hatchback form. Shorter sedans just kind of always look like hatchbacks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Civic Type R, they actually just only make in hot hatch. They don't make it in sedan. And that RS3 is definitely the hatchback version. RS3 hatch. Okay, 56,000 on... Wow, that is really weird. How 3 events tonight I got within the 56,000 range. And all within like 200 points of each other too. Like that is so weird. I literally got 15 more points on this race than I did on the one above it. Like we're talking about 56,000. The difference between these two is only 15 points. That's crazy. I don't know how my scores are so close tonight. At least with these 3, because these other 2 are a lot better. 84, and then I got 98 on what car was I using for that? Well, that was the bike. Yeah, I used the bike for that one. Yeah, these 3 are all so close. Like, when have I ever got 3 races in one, like the same summit contest that are all like within 1,000 points of each other? It's crazy. Anyways, last race. That it ended. Nissan GTR Nismo. Which I have a lot of different GTRs in this game. I have different versions of the Nismo as well. But I finally just have the normal GTR Nismo for Street Tier 2. And I want to look at this. 'Cause I know the GTR Nismo already is kind of like a bit of an upgrade from the normal GTR. Does this one have a kit on it, like the Civic and the S2000 do? Oh. I guess the GTR Nismo actually doesn't allow any visual customization. You actually can't change any of the body parts at all, you can't even look at them. So, that explains it. So this GTR Nismo is bone stock, but they changed the paint color to black. the Civic and the S2000 actually have some like special customization on them. Okay. Well, either way, I'm definitely happy that we got a GTR Nismo as well. And it's a bit strange how if you bought all three of the cars individually, this one would be the cheapest. In real life, a GTR Nismo costs way more than a Civic Type R or an S2000. Like, way more. Not even the same price category. Okay, for vanity, same thing. Probably not going to do any sort of tires. For smokes, on the GTR Nismo, I can do the same kind of smoke we had on the Civic, the Star Smoke. Explosive backfire nitro on all of them. Yeah, I was doing that same underglow on all of them too. This one here looks very cool. And of course we have the Black Cat dashboard figure. Okay, now let's upgrade this thing. Make sure it's maxed out. There we go, got a golden gearbox. Alright, last official race for tonight. We got the maxed out GTR Nismo. Can't go wrong. Well, look at this car we're racing against. That's one of the ivory tower like buggies. I think I actually have that specific one. Oh, this tunnel is so red. Looks like I'm driving to hell. The highway to hell, literally. Okay, the GTR doesn't handle quite as well as the Civic or the S2000, unfortunately. Still handles pretty well, though. Especially the GTR Nismo is meant to be like a track-focused car. Like, the GTR Nismo is like undoubtedly a track supercar. So, GTR in this game handles better than it does in other racing games like Need for Speed Heat, where both the normal GTR and the GTR Nismo in Need for Speed Heat both handle terribly. Also, I really wish that you could filter the music in this game, kind of like radio stations or whatever, which they have in other racing games like Forza. Because the song that's playing right now, I like. It's kind of like a funk song, I think. I'm definitely into like more of the electronic music. They have a lot of like funk music and stuff in this game, and like house and stuff, which usually is pretty good music to be driving to. Then other times, like, you know, like modern rap music will come on. It's definitely not my vibe. They also have like some chill music too, which mainly in the lobby I like chill music. When I'm racing I like, you know, kind of the funk or the house or the trap music that they play. It's, I didn't realize the finish line was coming up so quick. It was a short one. 80,000. Okay, not bad. So we're rolling the platinum. This is the first day of the new week, so hopefully within the next week, until I stream this again, I'll be able to hopefully I can like stay in the city. We are going to do the free beats as well with bonus points. Hopefully I can stand still. Right now I'm nearly at the top platinum, which is crazy. If you were there at the end of the, the end of the week, that would be a very small percentage of players. Okay, so we just did our final race there in the Nismo, but we're going to be using the Nismo again for this slalom, which can only be done in the GTR Nismo. Which, I think this car will work for slalom. It's not going to be amazing at it. I prefer like my Red Bull RB18, but I think this will do, hopefully, decent. Hopefully. Yeah, this isn't about slalom, it's one of the easier ones. In an F1 car, this would be like effortless. Even in the Nismo, this is still pretty chill. I'm just trying to make sure I maintain top speed here, honestly. Make sure I stay going fast as I can. There we go, 90,000 summit points. That's how you do slalom. Okay, we're in the top 6,000 now. Speed trap is in any Street Tier 1 vehicle. We'll save that for last. Let's do the Escape next, which needs to be done in the Honda S2000 Motorfest Edition. Escapes sometimes can be very simple, other times they're a lot more complex. We'll see. This ring keeps like tailing right behind me. There we go. It was like really slowly like catching up. He was beeping the whole time. What good did we do? A lot less summit points on that one. I don't think I'm as good at the Escape. Like I'm usually pretty good at hitting, speed traps and stuff like perfectly, or like as good as I can with the car. Usually drag car, which is not maxed out. Slalom I find I'm usually pretty good at, but Escape, I don't know. I feel like I could do better at Escapes, but I feel like with Escapes it's probably more trial and error. Like you just keep doing it until you find kind of the best route where you can get the most distance. And especially for the feats, I don't like to spend a lot of time on them. I think that's fine. I'm okay with the 33. That's our lowest score. Alright, last but not least, we have the speed trap, which is in any Street Tier 1 vehicle. I'm gonna have to go with a Japanese one. Japanese street cars. It'd be a shame to use, like, a 300 SLR Uhlenhaut Coupe for this. So we'll use a Japanese car. Which Street Tier 1 Japanese car is my fastest? Maybe the new Civic? Yeah, you know what? To be fair, I should use the Civic. Because the S2000 and the GTR got the other 2 beats, but the Civic doesn't get an exclusive beat, so for the general admission, Street Tier 1 speed trap, we'll use the Civic Type R. It's probably one of my fastest Street Tier 1 vehicles anyways, so should be good for the speed trap. Yeah. Oh wait, what am I doing? Hitting this like it's an Escape. We gotta do this properly. This is a speed trap. This also isn't like a pure straight line when we have a bit of curve here. With a drag car, I would not want to be going this far back, but with the Civic, I think we're fine. Okay, once we get fairly past the turns, I'm just gonna gun the nitro and hit it at full speed. slowed down a lot there, but I had to destroy the requirement. Oh yeah, 103,000. Yeah. If I got 100k plus points, I'm happy. You know, I'm not gonna do any better than that. All right. So yeah, not only did I get 100k points off of that event, but just for completing all 9 events in 1 week, you get an extra bonus. 100k points. So we're at 760,000. Top 4,500. Top 4,500 there, which obviously that's going to drop over the next week, but hopefully it doesn't tenfold. You know, as long as I stay in the top 40k and we get silver, I'll be okay with that. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty good summit contest tonight. I enjoyed it. I liked the whole Fury Legacy theme, all the black and red Japanese streetcars. It was cool. It was a cool theme this week. I enjoyed it, and I also don't regret buying the bundle, which is a good thing too. Whenever you spend $1 million in this game, you definitely want to not regret that. So yeah, $1 million, cheap, but we got 3 cars. 3 new cars that I didn't have, and 2 of them had exclusive, I shouldn't say exclusive, but they had extra customization on them, which also helps sweeten the deal. So, unfortunately we didn't quite make it to level 10 for the Legend Pass. It's a little bit upsetting, but it's okay. I'm not going to keep doing a few extra races just to sweat into level 10 so I can get that psychedelic underglow. I got plenty of other underglows. Would have been cool if we could have got to level 10 just by playing, but it's alright. We're level 9. Level 9. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That is it for not only this week, the Summit Contest of Fury Legacy, but also this whole main stage, which I don't know what the main stage name is. But yeah, that's the end of it. So we'll have a new month in game next week. It might be a new season as well. I'm not sure. Like I said earlier, I really don't know with this game. It's hard to determine when seasons and stuff are happening. So yeah, that is it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream on the Crew Motorfest, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.